breathful risings from Jamaica. We're still here in a different spot. We're in Clarendon, Jamaica. Just got off the Vital Frequency Retreat, and we'll go live and talk about that later. But everyone get settled in, get ready. It's been a while. I mean, let's not miss a beat here. No pun intended. And I want to make it clear that we're obsessed with many different things in terms of our environment, who we attract in our environment, and we're also obsessed with certain breathing patterns in our environment. Fun fact, those around you affect your breathing patterns because they're also breathing a certain way. When you go into a room filled with a sympathetic resonance and you're parasympathetic, you can easily feel the contrast there. Hence, life is a meditation. And fun fact, the CIA have something called mirror breathing, where let's say someone comes up to them and they're frantically talking and they're fast-paced or whatever. While they're talking, you would match the exhale, and then whenever they inhale, you inhale with them, especially if they're mouth breathing or whatever. You do it mainly with the nose, and then you exhale, talk with them, and then they inhale, and that'll be longer. And then over time, as you continuously do that, you will shift the resonance in their frequency, and you'll feel them become more calm, less frantic, and they would use that to somewhat manipulate the room to a certain degree in terms of social engineering. And there's a whole talk on that. But also, it's also to protect themselves as well, to also gauge who they're dealing with, etc. Hey, if the Navy's using it, CIA's using it, government's using it, why aren't you using it? So many practical different applications when it comes to breath play. And I say breath play because life should be the play. So, roots up. Actually, the pyramid, I bring that pyramid with me everywhere, actually. I just use it in different ways. I still will do a whole blog and article on different ways of utilizing the pyramid. Remember, you can take a voltage meter and test your pyramids. If you get specifically orgone plated pyramids, and you'll see the voltage come off of it not being attached to anything. If you scroll down on my reels, you'll find the video of me testing the pyramids. Why do you wear a pyramid? Well, microcurrent therapy, free energy, if you want to call it free energy. I call it a transmutational sacred geometric antenna. That's what it is. It's a scalar antenna to a certain degree. All right, so we're going to tap in with the basics first, and today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to express your inner voice to a certain degree. And this is one of my favorites I use when working with professional singers, opera singers, because breath is a key play in their vocal ranges, in their vocal tones, and this is their instrument. This is what gets them paid. So if you're not breathing right over time, when you're on tour and you're singing and you're blah blah blah, and then you wake up, oh, my voice is sore. All that singing that you did, it's taking a toll on your trachea, on your vocal cords, etc. if you're not using it in certain resonances. So if you're a mouth breather and you're singing all the time, blah blah blah, when you're not singing, do you think the sympathetic tone that you're invoking in your vocal tone, in your vocal trachea, etc., is going to be healthy over time? No. And one of the top great singers in the world, over time, you could hear like the soreness, and that's why they don't sing as much as they used to when they were younger, to a certain degree, right? How you breathe is affecting how your internal organs and internal everything is shaped, because all of this is shaped by the breath. You are literally amalgamation of breath patterns. Okay, all right, so basics. Inhale, sucking in the stomach. Creating that vacuum. Exhale, you let go. Okay? And even if you can't suck in the stomach, what you can do is apply pressure with your right hand. Applying pressure, just to get the movement going and getting familiar with what muscles are pushing in the stomach, what muscles are pushing out the stomach. Remember, as you exhale longer and longer, you want to let go or push out the stomach. Okay? Remember, your exhales want to be longer than your inhales. So you're going to have your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your stomach. And today's going to be very different. So position-wise, you can do this standing up, and you can do this walking, jogging, to a certain degree. So this one is very mobile friendly. And you can do this on the edge of a chair if you're sitting down. Preferably align your spine. Okay? So you want to be on the edge of a chair and make sure your spine is straight. You don't want to be laying down, back, like that. Feel the internal acupressure, acupressure that you're creating, all right? So, there's going to be two parts. One part, as we exhale, we're going to be tapping continuously, and you're going to hum. Pure nasal breathing. You can do this with your eyes closed, relax, and then you're going to hum. So it's inhale, and for some of you, most of you, as you hum, you're going to see your exhale extend more and more. This is a great practice to do. I know it's not practical for everybody in terms of your settings, depending on where you are, to hum in a certain degree. But this also increases nitric oxide, the humming effect. Think of the humming effect as more of a kinetic force using sound as well. And when you inhale, you want to be still with your hand. Take in that inhale, and then and continuously go. And then I'm going to say switch, relax. You're going to bring your hands together in gratitude, closing the circuit, and I still actually want you to hum. Continuously humming. Keep that rhythm going. And you're taking the information that you brought with your hand, and you built up the kinetic force, the magnetic force, the heat, the prana, the chi, and bringing it back into full unison with both brains in coherence. You can go to my brain study page and literally see how I am literally traveling through different aspects of the breath to create different resonances in the brain at will. I can go into theta at will. I can go into alpha at will. I can go into beta at will. I need to really update that page. But if you go on my YouTube as well, you also see Alchemy Breathwork Brain Studies. I've even proved that listening to subliminal breathwork music influences your control of theta. And Jason is known to actually play music using his brainwaves. So it was an honor working with Jason Styles at that moment in time, and that man is way ahead of his time, using brainwaves to manipulate, play music, and the art that he created. It's phenomenal. So definitely check that out as well on YouTube. So left hand on the heart, right hand on the stomach. You're gonna go at your own pace. Remember, you don't have to follow me. Go at your own pace. The only time you follow me is literally when I switch. When I tell you to switch, you switch as well, and still breathe at your own pace. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And if you haven't, place the tongue on the roof of your mouth. If you're already going, as soon as you place the tongue on the roof of your mouth, you're gonna feel that shift. closing the circuit, looping the circuit, and keep it on the roof of your mouth the whole time, all right? Keep on going. If you laugh randomly, cry randomly, it's perfectly fine. All right, guys. So bring your hands together, continuously hum.